Hey guys, it's Super Dojo here, and there's been a long time video I've been waiting to make for you guys, but it's finally in the making, but it's actually going to be a bit extra. For those of you who watched my channel a few months ago, you know that I made a video with this truck and it had a blown engine, so we couldn't really start it. So we were in the process of getting that taken care of, which is why I didn't start it or drive it in the last time, but I did show you like how all the functions did work and stuff. But as you can see, it's still here and it has a brand new engine in it. We didn't actually know for sure, my brother didn't know for sure if he was gonna fix it, so that's where this came in. This is another Honda Acti. This one almost is an exact replica of the one over there, but this one is the Attack. That's the SDX. Same engine, except this one's got a bit of a different transmission. It's only a 4 on the floor, but it does have ultra low, ultra reverse. It's a little messy. It's a work truck. You could tell there's some differences, wheels and back attachments. But yeah, now we got two reliable Actis. We got this one fixed and we have this one too. So let's get to driving. Since this is a carbureted vehicle, this is how you start it. You put your foot down, partial way on the gas. Starts just like that. And this one's very low geared, so I have to actually put it down into second gear to drive. So here we are, we're driving the Acti Attack first because why not? This car is all original, except for, actually no, this one really hasn't been touched. Really the only one that's not original is the STX. It only has a couple light mods on it. But this one is probably a lot cheaper. So I guess the one things I can give you guys that I know for a fact is this does have a little 3-cylinder, kind of like the motor you'd find in a Honda Beat. Oh wow, we just passed a Subaru WRX.
He gave us a thumbs up.
He did? Well, we're in a JDM, that's why. As you can see, the speedometer right now, it's in kilometers. That's because this vehicle spent its life in Japan. So it's not in miles per hour, but that's fine. So my brother, once again, is filming because this is his car. Just like the Clarity and the Subaru Crosstrek. I've been wanting to get a video on this car for a while for you guys, and I can't believe I'm finally able to. We're actually gonna, I think, I'll just go this way. Oh, this transmission's a little bit different layout.
You gotta shift with your left hand.
Yeah, you definitely have to shift through your left hand. And you also gotta get used to the fact that you're in a right-hand drive car, and when you are, you gotta make sure you're closer to the right side than the left side. Because didn't you have issues with doing that at first when you first got an Acti?
Oh yeah, any right-hand drive car.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's not natural for us.
Yeah. But man, when you do get used to it, it's so much fun. Woo! What else should I tell them about? Oh, so this thing literally is mid-engine. When I say mid-engine, I mean mid-engine. In the middle of the truck. Just like the other one. It does not have AC, but it does have climates for heat and outside air. It still has the original stereo, which I'm not really going to show you much because gotta love YouTube's copyright crap. If you look up at the sun visors, the writing is actually all still in its original Japanese. I still think that's cool. Now there is one thing I do have to point out to you guys. it is not fast. It is not fast in any slight bit, any way, shape, or form. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into the SDX, and I'm gonna show you guys that one. It's a little bit faster. Not too much faster, but a little bit. The SDX. All right, let's get this one on the road now. All right, guys, so now we're in the SDX. We're driving the same way we took the other one. This one, I could definitely tell you guys it's a major difference to drive because the gears are a lot lower, well, I mean higher. And also this one has a 5th gear. It just feels so nice to be able to drive this one again, because the last video, as you saw, the engine was toast. The engine was completely disassembled, so we couldn't actually start it. And now, look where we're at. And it actually drives very good. So this one, I just got done installing a brand new aftermarket stereo for my brother. It's a Bluetooth USB aux, kind of like what I got in the Montero setup, but yeah. This one's probably a little bit fancier. Yeah, it's hard to get used to the gearing in this one because it's a little different from the Attack. This one actually does have a cup holder, unlike the other one. So if you want to drink your soda, go right ahead. This one basically, interior-wise, is the same. All the Japanese writing, the engine in the middle. The only,
This one's got the handles.
oh yeah, handles. And I think the only other major difference in this one is that this one's got the aftermarket stereo in it and the different shifter. But other than that, it drives really good. All things considered, it definitely was worth the wait to be able to drive this thing. It drives phenomenally. Alright. Pretty nifty though. No, not yet. We're almost done. Gotta get in there first. It kind of it sounds like a Honda Beat though, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so now we're gonna go over some of the minor details when we park. Conclusion would be a big one. The difference in the two. Which one do I like better? And that's actually a really hard question because I haven't really driven the SDX enough to know how much I really like it. But I can tell you one thing, they both really satisfy me a lot. They're both really, really fun to drive. And also the looks I get when I'm driving around in the Attack or the SDX. Everyone loves these things. A lot of people don't even know it. There's a GTR going by. Yeah, somewhere around there's like a JDM shop. But yeah, this one we just put a pallet in the back. I don't know why, we just did. So these little hatches, as you probably seen in the previous video, that's where the engine is. I'm not going to show you guys the engine here because I didn't bring any tools to take it apart. But I figured I'd just like go around and just show you guys like the overview. I know you all probably expected this to be a much larger video, but really there's not like that much to film. But I could at least go over some interesting quirks of the vehicles. Where's your oil cap usually? It might be on top of the engine. On this thing, it's right there. And on the other one, same thing. Right there. These have lockable fuel caps. The batteries are in boxes. Oh, look at that, you guys. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was a, I believe it's an early 90s GTR that just went by.
GTR.
R32. Alright, well this is pretty much all I got for you guys, but yeah, there will be more future videos to come with the Acties. I think the next video is to take them off-roading and see how good they do in mud and stuff. Until then, I'll see y'all.